What's the syrup, everybody? And good morning. And you know, um, I finally got a microphone, so hopefully the audio sounds a bit better, and it doesn't, sound too bad. So going forward, hope the audio in my videos should sound better. But do let me know if I sound too loud or if just let me know what's up. But yeah, anyways, today, I'm like recording this as I am getting off work. I am like really tired right now, but I wanted to like go over some things that, you know, I kind of let slip my mind uh whenever I first watched the live stream and reacting to some of the stuff that they put out. And there has been some backlash in in some parts of the community. Not everybody is liking what Shift Up is doing in terms of what they're doing for Viper and her situation. But um, we're gonna today we're gonna watch a YouTuber who goes by the name who goes by Zxous. If you don't know him, I'll be sure to link his YouTube channel down below. Be sure to go over to check out his channel. He and some others that I've seen on YouTube. They're the ones that really kind of get into like really deep details of Nikke. So they're the ones who I usually go to for my information and what's going on in the community and what's going on in the game basically. So without further ado, let's go see what he has to say. I do hope that the audio sounds just about right, and hopefully this isn't too loud for you guys.
Alrighty, so let's oh my god, bro. I usually I know.
Oh, just real quick, Zxous, if you happen to see this video, because I have no way of messaging you, if if you happen to do see this video, do let me know if you don't want me to have the video up, this video up on the channel. I'll gladly take it down if you don't want it, if you don't want your video in my video. Cause I want to respect people's work, and I'm just trying to be respectful. So message me privately if you feel like this is not something that you feel comfortable with seeing. So yeah.
No, I'm known as the villain of Nikke. Like that's just a fact. There is nobody you would consider the villain of Nikke besides me. But I don't really live up to this title because I don't like really do anything like villain worthy or anything like that. But you guys, this community, it's like every day I lose and I lose and I give up and I give up on the community. I said it multiple times and I'll say it again. There are three lanes. You have the community, which is everyone. Then you have the developers, which are the devs. And then you have me. I'm Rogue. I'm sorry. I say it every time. I cannot. I just cannot side with this community because sometimes it hurts my head, right? So obviously yesterday I made a video called Players Are Furious, right? Furious with the summer event, because obviously all day after the summer event throughout throughout Twitter and throughout Reddit, I've seen a lot of people complaining about some of the stuff, right? And if you want me to show you guys, I will. Here are just some examples I'll show you guys. You guys could go ahead and do more of the research. This is from a YouTuber, Safai. My boy said trash designs, which is what I talked about in that video yesterday. Yet another trash. So we have 9 in the game, by the way. Sugar at home and nice pants like Makima. That's one. That has 9 likes and some comments to it. Let me get more. Here is another. So no rerun.
Just real quick, I thought the Red Hood designs were okay, but I was leaning towards, yeah, they weren't exactly what everybody was looking for. But if we was gonna go with like the next best thing, it would have been the dress, hands down. So my vote went with the dress.
Runs. I have missed something somewhere, but it seems like there won't be any reruns. And this is everything that I addressed in yesterday's video, right? Because again, and I'm gonna get to it, these are just them examples. I'm not gonna show you guys everything in the world because that's gonna take too long because there's too much. And here's a reaction from another.
And just real quick, the reruns. So one of the reasons why most people got the game was because of Summer and East. Whenever I first got the game, it was during the first anniversary. So it was during the first anniversary, and it was when they first dropped Red Hood. That's when I first got into the game, and it wasn't until like maybe like a couple months after, I started. It wasn't until like I went through the roster, and that's when I saw the summer characters. I'm like, oh wow. And then, I looked up some videos and I saw how good they were, and then that got me excited. I'm like, okay, so I basically joined just in time, basically, from the first anniversary, going through the new year, going through spring, and all that, and finally we get to summer, and they didn't mention any reruns, and I'm with some of that fan base, that's worried right now because they didn't mention it. So hopefully, he's gonna mention it here in this video, that let's like he mentioned it in his last video, but he's gonna mention it here, that we should wait for some dev notes to come out, because we're approaching July, so hopefully they mention something soon, because everyone's like on edge right now if they're gonna even rerun the characters.
Other YouTuber, not for Nikke, but just another YouTuber for another game that was watching the Nikke live stream. Look what they said.
Our new collab, Konoshiba Overlord. Yep. Was that slime? Wait, what? No, it's not it. Not fucking Dave the Diver? Huh? In Nikke? Huh?
And there is so much more. There's so much more. It's really easy to just, if you use social media.
Yeah, everybody like thought like that was the actual IP collab for which I knew immediately, like I knew that like that wasn't like the collab, because like Dave the Diver, I've never even played the game, but I am possibly going to try out this mini game and see how good it is, because it's supposedly similar to how Dave the Diver plays. God, I can't even talk right now. I'm sorry. That's what I get for smoking during recording. But yeah, anyways, it's not, just to reassure people, that's not the actual collab, because they did mention it in the stream that there is gonna be a collab with a famous IP later on down the year.
Yeah, I guarantee you will see it. It's so much. Now, when I made this video yesterday, people believed that To Zxous, was furious with the live stream, and I used my community, or I used the community as a cover to say it was you guys who were furious, right? Now, obviously, if you actually go to my channel, you guys can go to the live tab and rewatch the entire live stream of me reacting to it. I could guarantee you, I'm so sure, besides maybe only Dr. Konoha, since it was his main character that came out, I was probably the most excited for the summer event. So please, 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 please help me understand. Like, I don't want to be a tech tone for this community, but sometimes y'all make me, like, I don't know. So let's talk about the stuff I addressed, right? And I'm not gonna fully go over everything. I'm just gonna talk about the stuff that we're talked about, what I see a lot of people are disappointed about, and try to get it through some of you guys' noggin of what happens, right? So yesterday, they did not talk about reruns, right? Reruns was an important thing, because we have to wait a full-blown year for these reruns to happen for seasonal banners, right? That's why it's so important. You know why? Because if I missed out last summer, I had no chance of getting good characters like Mary, who was a good healer, Summer Niece, who's a very good character. I had no chance of getting these characters until this summer event. Now, like I said in that video, right? That video was more of a me trying to clear the piece, actually. I don't even understand how it got interpreted as anything else. It was a me trying to clear, like, the nonsense air going around, right? I said, let's wait till the patch notes, see if maybe they just didn't say it in the live stream. Just wait for the patch notes. Maybe they will address reruns there. Because if they do not address reruns, that will be a problem. I have all the summer characters. Whether they rerun or not, I'm not going to pull for them. So I have no reason to be upset about rerun characters. When I think about, guess what, the community. Despite me being rogue in the community. It's crazy, I know. It's, oh my God, Zxous, you have a great heart. You care about the people who do not have these characters, bro. Oh my goodness, right? But I have all these summer characters. So there's no way I'm going to get them or summon for them or pity them or whatever if they rerun or not. I could care less. But for the community, Summer Anise is one of the best characters in this game, especially since her best partner is a free-to-play option. So if they do not rerun her on one of these two banners, what are we expecting?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be troubling if they don't rerun any of the characters on both these banners. What I could two possible things could happen. They're gonna basically like say like Sakura's banner is like month 1 and Rosanna's banner is month 2, or like the second summer deal, because there's 4 summer characters that they're gonna have to rerun in total. So they would have to rerun the first 2, which will make 3 characters in Sakura's banner. So it will be Sakura and whoever the first 2 summer characters are, and then they would do the other 2 in Rosanna's banner. That's the first thing I could see happening, which would be really bad if they really did that. I don't see that being going well with the community if they did that. Now the second thing that they could do to make sure that they get on everybody's good side, to make sure that they don't mess up this summer event, because summer is supposed to be like a big time to like definitely make some money, especially with the possible like summer bundles for like the advanced recruitment vouchers and stuff like that. I imagine there's going to be stuff like that in the shop, but if they're not going to be rerunning the characters, nobody's going to be buying any of that stuff, because what's the point? I mean, yeah, you got 2 new summer characters, but one of the main reasons why most people got this game was because of Summer Anise and and some of the other characters, even though they even if a couple of them are not good, they would still pull them, because it's a summer version of another character, especially if it was an SR version of the previous character. So I would see why many people would get upset if they don't rerun these characters. So they're gonna lose a lot of money if they don't address this soon.
Right? They would literally have to have another summer event, and then it's like, if those summer characters, are garbage, or if they're like, I don't know. If obviously we don't know, right? But it doesn't seem like there's going to be another summer event, because they had a full-blown live stream for this event, and they didn't talk about another summer event in this live stream. And that's kind of where I'm trying to get at with this point, because last year, especially last year, they made it very clear before the second summer event happened that they were going, I think it was like a 2 months in advance or something like that. They said they were going to have 2 summer events. They didn't do that this year. So it makes me 1,000,000% believe we are not getting another summer event, because we had the live stream and they didn't talk about anything about reruns. So players who did not have a chance of getting these characters, or who want these characters,
they didn't mention part 2 of summer.
I am none of those. But players who want that, they are worried because they didn't mention anything about reruns. That's just what it is. That clears that. Hopefully that got through you guys' noggins. For the skins, bro, the skins. Who cares if you like them or if you dislike them? Keep it a G. Maiden, she's not even that good of a character. It's not like if you get the skin, then she has a massive buff. The only way I could see people like genuinely like throwing a fit is about this one, and that's just because people genuinely believe that they gave Viper a gacha costume skin to promote a favorite item, and that's a valid reason to be mad, because they made it very clear that a favorite item was going to come once every 2 months. We haven't even had 4 favorite items for a month, and they released a new one. Not only did they release a new one, but they released it with a gacha costume skin for the character who is getting a new favorite item. Are we okay? Are we okay? Of course a lot of people are going to be mad. Am I? Of course not, because I'm going to get it regardless. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I literally said even in my live stream.
Yeah, me too. Regardless, regardless of what everyone else thinks, you know, it's your money. Do what you want with it. If you want to pull this skin, go ahead and pull it. You know, everybody else, if you don't want to, waste money on this, just don't. It's everybody has the option to do what they want with their money. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
If this is not with a favorite item, then I'm not going to get it, right? So I was expecting this to come out with a favorite item, because there is no way they gave Viper a gacha costume skin, especially in her state in the game. That's what I knew before they even said that, right? And again, if you think I'm joking, the video is all there. The live stream is all there for you.
Yeah, and another thing too, because let's face it, there was as much as that gacha skin looks, there was no way. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people were gonna buy it, but I imagine it was still gonna sell regardless. I mean, yeah, it's crazy, because it does seem kind of fishy that they would do this, releasing a favorite item on top of a gacha skin for a character that has been basically phased out and wasn't even good in the first place. So the fact that they're doing this and dropping a favorite item on top, people have the right to be mad about how they're going about this. But even if they sold the gacha skin now, and let's say sometime in the middle of July they release her favorite item, sucks to suck, you should have gotten the skin while you had the chance, now that she's gotten her favorite item. So however Shift Up does it, they basically just screw themselves over by doing this, because at the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy. And the fact that they went ahead and run with this, yeah, it does look kind of bad, but at the end of the day, it's your money, you do what you want to do with it. But again, it pretty much just comes down to if they're gonna be rerunning the summer characters. I'm still gonna get the gacha skin, because obviously she's getting her favorite item sometime after the July update. So yeah, that's where I'm going with it.
But yes, it is understandable when players are mad that Viper got a gacha costume skin and they release a favorite item with it, especially when you make a claim saying favorite items are only going to come once every 2 months. We haven't even had favorite items for a month, and yet we are getting a new one, right? Do you think let me ask you guys, because what I just said, most of you guys probably
they did it too soon.
Do you think I am mad about? I could care. They could drop a favorite item every day. Oh my gosh, I would love it. I don't care. I would love it. Of course I'm gonna love it. I'm a content creator. That means more content, right? The sooner of new favorite item, that means the new content can come about. I have a Diesel showcase that has to come out today as well. I have all these things that have to come out. Favorite items to me as a content creator means more content. So I would probably be the last person to be upset about that. Keep it a G, right? And when it comes to Viper getting a gacha costume skin, I'm gonna get it regardless. So we both know, like, let's keep it a buck. But yes, these are valid reasons for people to be upset. And it seems like the people who enjoyed the live stream are like tackling the people who don't like it, or the people who don't like it are tackling. What is wrong with this community. If someone dislikes something, let them dislike it. If someone likes something, let them like it. It's really just that simple, right? When it came to the Red Hood stuff, right? Let me go jump there, right? A lot of people don't like all the outfits, right? A lot of people like one of the outfits. A lot of people think that they wasn't that crazy. I personally don't think that these Red Hood outfits are like, wow, right? But do you think I'm complaining about these 3 outfits not being what I personally wanted? Of course not. Do I dislike this middle one? Yes, I do. Do I dislike this the C one? No, not really. I don't mind it. And do I dislike A? No, not really. I don't mind it.
I did vote for A just for the appeal alone because I mean B looked all right, and I didn't really like C because of the pants. The pants is what really did not do it for me. So pretty much what everyone did was they just went with what was possibly the next best thing. So you know, it is what it is. So regardless of what everyone else thinks, you vote what you want to vote for. But the fact that the dress one is like running away crazy, it's gotten everybody again. Again, it doesn't matter what shit that does. They can't appease everybody.
But I would have wanted a better skin. I'm not gonna cry and ask them for a better skin though. What is wrong with this community? Now the Dave and the stuff like that, of course, if you didn't watch the live stream and you just seen it on Twitter, you're gonna of course believe that the grand collab was with Dave the Diver. No, this was just for a mini game, and that's what I was like. The video, I don't even understand how it got misinterpreted, bro. Because the video yesterday was just a me. My room is messy. I'm sorry, but it was just a me clearing up what people are not understanding. This right here is not the official Nikke collab. This is a collab for a mini game alone, right? This is a collab for a mini game alone. A lot of people didn't know that, so I cleared that up. They didn't talk about...
Yeah, a lot of people misinterpret, again, a lot of people misinterpret that like that was like the main collab that we was going to get. But in reality, it's actually a mini game collaboration during for the summer event. So the fact that they got something like that even as a mini game, I think it's cool.
Reruns. So I said let's wait for the patch notes and see if they talk about reruns, because a lot of people didn't understand that, right? And then when it came to the skins, I don't even think Guilty and like nobody's worried about that. When it comes to the Viper skin, a lot of people are like, okay, are they doing this? Like, are they testing out some scummy practices because they dropped the gacha costume skin and a favorite item, even though they said they were gonna drop a favorite item? Me trying to help this community. But no, if I need to be, if they really want me to be the tech tone of this community, if y'all really want me to be the villain of Nikke, let me know. I'm telling you, I'm with it. I'm with it. Because I could just, I want to just, sometimes I just want to snap. Sometimes I just want to snap because people don't even think. But hey, for me, at the end of the day, it's always a win. Take it how you want to take it, bro. You guys, your boys, the X's, let me know. Let me see how this one gets twisted too. But it's your boys, the X's, I'm out. Peace. Alrighty, y'all.
Yeah, okay. Real quick. I hope you guys, kind of gotten a better understanding of what's what's going on and where everybody's at and what I think currently at the moment. But like I said, it all just comes down if they're gonna mention anything as we're approaching the July update, which is literally a few days away. So they literally have, let's say, the next 42 to 72 hours to like drop more information if they're going to be even rerunning these characters. Because like I said before, the only way they're going to rerun the characters is if they have to put all 4 of them in the 2 banners. That's the best way they're going to have to do it, because I doubt they're going to like do the first 2 in 1 banner and then after a week and a half they drop Rosanna's banner and then they release the other 2 characters. I don't see them doing that, but the possibility is there. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I am really tired. I've been up since I got home since like 6:30 in the morning, guys. I just like came home and started recording because the moment I go to sleep, everything just goes, Mia, really? Anyway, that's your outro. Have a good morning, everyone. I'm out of here. See you in the next one.